Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Florida International Panthers. Taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the New Mexico State Aggies offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Panthers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's got the back in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Second down coming up.
They go to the ground. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking downfield, it's Mahat. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Why not get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right upright and through? That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Reed. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense
breaks away on the left. Touchdown, New Mexico State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David, it shows you the speed.
just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Mahan. They're working that left side. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. At the 30. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got enough for the first down. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They get to the line quickly. Back to throw, it's Mahan. He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Morris. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air on 4th down. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Takes the handoff and he's going right. Shakes off the defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Pulls it in. It's Bell. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Hit as he throws. Makes a connection. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. The throw. Intercepted to stop the threat. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
When you get interceptions as a safety, it's anticipation. You can see it. They see the route. They break on it. They go make big hits and big plays. This time, he gets the big INT.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
To the air, it's Mahan. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Now this offense is back on the field. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's Bell. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, FIU! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. Back to throw, it's Mahan. Using the quick game. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively,
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Hold it.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. A strike downfield. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida International.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. Motion from the back. Creates a little room. Spins away from the defender. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Caught in the backfield, it's sticky. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. With the catch, it's sticky. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Aggies will go for it here on 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Got his man on the right. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.